Well, folks, it is a glorious day here in San Luis Obispo, California, just off the central coast of California. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do up a steak. Decided that what we do is teach you guys some ways to take a cheap steak and make it turn out just like a $30 steak. So today we picked up a couple of General T-bones at about $4.50 a piece. We've got those inside that have been, we're going to marinate and get them going. But out here on the grill, what we're going to do is we're going to use our charcoal chimney to get the fire started. And once that fire started, we're going to add it to our chimney, our charcoal inside the grill. Get that going, and then what we're going to do is sear those steaks up. So we'll show you the process once we get going, but for now, just wanted to give you a heads up as to what our plan is today, to show you how to take advantage of those steaks that are about $4.50, $5 a piece. You don't have to spend $30 to get a good steak, but we'll show you some secrets and some methods that we use whenever we grill steak. So see you guys in a while. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be making steak on our barbecue grill. Now, I picked up a couple of steaks. Now, these are relatively inexpensive. Realistically, they're about $4.50 a piece. So really not that high on the dollar scale. But how do we improve that steak and make it better for you? Well, we've got a couple of secrets we're going to use here. First, what we're going to do is we're going to season with just a little bit of yellow mustard. And what that will do is add a little tartness and flavor to the meat. Actually help break down the muscle fiber a little bit. And then we're going to come back in about 30 or 40 minutes and we're going to season with our Jake's all natural tri-tip steak and rib rub. So let's get going with the yellow mustard. It's just standard yellow mustard. You can buy it anywhere. It doesn't require a lot of investment. It's just basically about a buck and a half, something like that. You can get it at either 99-cent stores or dollar stores or something like that. So we're going to coat the surface completely, and that's on all sides with the yellow mustard. So we get that on there nice and get it covered here, okay? Turn the steak over, and we'll add it to the back side as well. T-bone is really nice because it's got a couple of nice steaks built into it. It's got some great flavor, and it cooks up really well in the grill. And our process is really easy, so we're going to show you the complete process here. So we've got our mustard covered. We're going to bag this steak here, and we're going to put it in the refrigerator, let it rest for about 30-40 minutes, and then we'll come back and then we'll add our seasoning. We'll let that rest about 30 or 40 minutes, and then we'll get that thing on the grill and we'll let you see that too. Well, welcome back. We've let our steak rest for about 30 or 40 minutes here. Now it's time to actually season. So today, as I mentioned, we're going to be using Jake's tri-tip steak and rib rub. You can find that on our website as jakesfamousfoods.com. So we're going to season fairly liberally all over the steak, okay? Get that nice and coated. Okay. If you want, you can season your edges as well. That's fine because it'll brown up nicely. And we'll get it on the back side as well. Now keep in mind, this is just a $4.50 steak. So we're going to season this nicely and it's going to turn out perfect. So get that going here, and of course we'll get our back edge here. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and bag that. We're going to let it rest about 30-40 minutes, and then we're going to get it on the grill, and we'll show you once we're outside and we're on the grill, okay? Okay, we've got our fire ready. We added a little red oak to the charcoal, so we're going to add a little smoke. So all we need now is the steak, and we'll get that going here in a moment. Okay, our steak's on. It's on the hottest part of the grill. We're going to sear it nicely here. We're looking for about 6 minutes. I like my steaks a little more medium. So we're going to run it at about 6 minutes each. In a couple of minutes I'll come back and I'll turn it just a little bit to get some nice grill marks, and then we'll turn it over and give it another 6 minutes on that side, okay? We'll see you when we're done. Just wanted to give you a look at that steak, and just before we take it in and start to rest it, It's at a comfortable 130 degrees, so it is fantastic. Pull it off and we'll give you a look once we slice into it, okay? Okay, we've had the steak resting for about 10 minutes now, maybe a little over, I'd say closer to 12. And she's just looking beautiful. It's a good looking steak. Got the nice grill marks on top from that quarter turn. Really wonderful. So we're going to slice into it and then take a look and let you guys see what we have, okay? Now this is a beautifully done medium well T-bone steak. And this is actually a $4, like I said, $4.50, $5 steak. Really didn't require much, but I tell you, if you use our process and you follow the cheat steps that we use, which is basically just conditioning the steak with a little yellow mustard, and then adding our fantastic Jake's Famous tri-tip steak and rib rub, your results will look just like this. Now I finished this steak off using a little bit of red oak wood, and on top of the grill there, kind of a two-step process. My higher end on one side, higher heat on one side, and a little bit less on the bottom end of the charcoal. And I turned the steak about a quarter turn, about 2 minutes into the grilling process. So I'm gonna get busy and eat this steak now, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys had an opportunity to see the results. And again, if you'd like to get our products, you can get our tri-tip steak and rib rub at jakesfamousfoods.com. Just take a look at our website. There's lots of great specials on the website right now. And check those things out and then follow our process just like we showed here. And your T-bone steak will turn out just as great as mine. All right, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you from Jake's Famous Foods.